The contrast in economic strategies between the Labour Party and the Conservatives is stark. Labour is proposing a £7.4 billion tax increase, with a focus on boosting funding for education and healthcare. In contrast, the Conservatives are aiming to cut £17 billion in taxes, primarily by reducing public service expenditures. However, the Conservatives have not outlined a comprehensive plan to offset the lost revenue, creating a £12 billion deficit in their budget. The ongoing debate between raising taxes and cutting spending is expected to be a major focal point in the upcoming election, as both parties present conflicting approaches to managing the country's finances. Both the Labour and Conservative parties have acknowledged the pressing need for improvements within the NHS and dentistry sectors. Labour has put forth a proposal for 40,000 new appointments each week along with a dentistry rescue plan, whereas the Conservatives are focusing on the establishment of new GP surgeries and increasing healthcare staff. Going a step further, the Liberal Democrats and Greens have outlined plans for free adult social care and additional funding for healthcare services. Each political party boasts its own unique strategy for tackling the current healthcare and dentistry crises. In the current political landscape, the Conservative Party is placing significant importance on their stance on immigration, highlighting their intention to relocate asylum seekers to Rwanda and reduce the overall levels of migration. Similarly, the Labour Party is proposing measures to cut migration numbers and prevent illegal border crossings. Contrastingly, the Liberal Democrats are pushing for the creation of safe pathways for refugees and aiming to transfer visa responsibilities from the Home Office. Plaid Cymru stands out by advocating for the adoption of more just and fair immigration policies to ensure equality and justice for all individuals seeking to come to the country. The Conservative Party's strategy includes the continuation of granting licenses for North Sea oil and gas extraction, along with maintaining incentives for fossil fuel companies. Additionally, they are offering members of Parliament the option to vote on the next phase of their net zero plan. The Labour Party's focus lies on establishing two new institutions dedicated to green investment, with a target of decarbonising the power grid by 2030. The Liberal Democrats have proposed an urgent programme for home insulation and heat pump installations. The Conservatives have put forward a range of education policies, including prohibiting cell phone use in schools and mandating math education until age 18. While they strive to preserve school funding, this could strain resources in areas like local government and the legal system. Labour's proposals include hiring 6,500 new teachers, financed by taxing private school fees, as well as offering free breakfast clubs and expanding school nurseries by 3,000. The Lib Dems advocate for a lifelong skills grant, providing £5,000 to adults for skill enhancement. The Greens have plans to get rid of Ofsted, eliminate high-stakes testing, and abolish university tuition fees. The Conservative statement vows to fabricate 1.6 million new homes in the following Parliament, yet doesn't promise to re-establish compulsory lodging focus for gatherings, which were dropped in 2023. Labour seeks to re-establish local house building targets and allow some designated development on the Green Belt. The party also promises widespread reform of the planning system, including by reducing the cost of compulsory purchase orders. The Lib Dems pledge 150,000 new social rent homes yearly, while Plaid Cymru guarantees a right to adequate housing. The Greens propose a mass building program, rent controls, and empowering councils to take over vacant properties or those lacking proper upkeep. The Conservatives plan to recruit 8,000 new police officers and implement facial recognition technology, while Labour promises community policing teams.